Whoa, you're not going to believe this. This cozy tent bed actually comes in a compact bag. We've actually bought 2 of these to put up in our caravan awning because we don't have a fixed bed in our caravan. We have to fold down the sofas, so in summer we sleep in a tent behind the caravan. Well, when we go back to the caravan in the fall, we don't want to put the tent up again, so we got these 2 camp beds, these tent camp beds, to put inside the awning. And why would we do that, you might ask? Well, I'll tell you why. The awning doesn't have an integral floor, so bugs can get in underneath the awning, and if you're sleeping in there, you're quite likely to wake up with earwigs or ants or spiders. Yeah, that's not for me. We do love nature, but I don't like sharing my bed with bugs. Our tent had a fully bug-proof bedroom section to it, and I was really happy with that. Never had a single bug come into the bedroom section of the tent all summer. It was fantastic. But when we go back to camp in the fall, we don't really want to put the tent up again. So we can either sleep in the caravan and go to all the trouble of having to make the bed up every night, or we can sleep in the awning until it does get really too cold to do that. But what about those pesky bugs? Well, these cot bed tents are the ideal answer to that, because once you're in and fully zipped up down the front and along the sides, nothing can get in there. And you've got a number of fine mesh fresh air vents that absolutely nothing can get through apart from fresh air. So this is only one of several videos that I plan to do about these cot bed tents, because once we get back to camp, either this month or next month, not sure which, we will be sleeping on these for the first time since we got them, and so I'm going to report back to you about the comfort and the warmth and, you know, how it went for us. And I also want to see how far into late autumn and early winter we can go, sleeping in the awning in these with thicker sleeping bags and hot water bottles. Can we survive lower temperatures with the right protection in these tent beds? So, I will be making another video towards winter telling you how that went for us. Actually, you could get 2. We had our friends Tina and Tracy come round to look at these tent beds and try them out. This is Tracy, and her verdict was that the bed is really comfy. We found them really comfortable too, but laying on a bed for a few minutes isn't the same as spending a whole night in it. So that test will have to wait until next month. Next up to try it was Tina, who I have to say is not a camping fan, although we are trying to convert her. Anyway, she said the bed was really comfy too. So we'll just have to see what happens when we set them up in the awning and really test them out, and that will be either later this month, August 2026, or later in September. So stay tuned for that, because I will be making another video showing you the setup in the awning and letting you know how we got on. If you like the look of these tent beds and you want to get one, I have left an Amazon link to it in the description below, and at the time of recording in August 2026 they were selling for just under £100, and for that you get everything you need to get set up and spend the night in it. So you get the folding camp bed, the tent, the air bed, the air pillow, the airbed cover, the pillowcase, the sleeping bag, the foot pump, and the carrying case. Now, the sleeping bag is a summer one, so if you plan on using it into the colder months of autumn, you will need a good warm sleeping bag to snuggle down in, and if you do buy anything from my Amazon links, I do get a small commission. And by the way, I haven't been asked to make this video by anyone. We bought these tent beds completely independently, and our opinions of these beds are genuine, based on real life experience. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see what happens next, subscribe to the channel and you will get all the updates. See you again very soon.